In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. He'll come across the 20 and taken down the 21. Yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On second down, Stroud. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They go. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Why, Tony? Third down. Make the tackle.
from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drop.
The Cowboys take over.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Down, pass to 60, pass to 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On first down, here's Milton. To the tight end, and he fits it in on a corner route. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately?
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Oh, man. 118. What's up?
On first down, it's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down for Houston.
First down, Houston.
South. Under.
Dell, the motion man.
Buggy.
They'll run on first down with Nixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Second down throw for Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. From the 21, here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Stroud. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
30-yard line.
Seven Pirates, 7-2, 19 Lions, Raptor 80.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Got it, ready?
Try again. It's second and 10.
Mustang 19, Vikings.
From the gun, here's Milton. Flush to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Panther 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here's Nola. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
18.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Higgins sent in motion. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. Finding room at midfield. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. They play it short, taken at the 15-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go, let's go. 18, let's hit.
Strap quickly out to Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
The arc is complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust me.
Tag. 18. Bronco leading. Ready.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go. Count. Mustang 19.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Daniil Hunter in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to make...
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. On 18. Let's go, go, go. Alert the hot, alert the hot. Under.
Higgins sent in motion.
South. Play.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
He'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Mike, Tony. Flag. Tony. Hey, Uno more. Hey, Uno. Hey.
Now, Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Houston.
To throw is Stroud. He's got it at the 7, and he'll take this one in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes a return from the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 47-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready, go.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, getting home to drop him. He's up to 12 sacks now on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 18, tight end. Ready.
Now Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receivers. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On the set.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Milton. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Here's their punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Look the hot, look the hot. Buggy, 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 buggy. Nike Texas. Good.
Back to throw. Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18. Hey, south, south, south.
In motion now, it's Collins. On the give, this is Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8.
Here we go.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Second down and 8.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Hey, uno more, uno more, uno more, uno more, uno more. Uno more, uno more, uno more. 11, 11, 11.
On play action. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
18. That's it. Hey, south, south, south. Drop to the right.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Drop to the right. Hey, uno, 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 uno. Look the hot, look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
18 Rattler. Let's go. Justice, Hawk 70, Hawk.
On first down, here's Milton. Back down the field for Lamb. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
A 69-yard attempt.
And this is good. Do you believe it? From just under 70 yards.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Another swap.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Mixon. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Stroud to throw. Throw left side, finds down. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Rob it. 11. Hey.
Throwing is Stroud. Backs to his tight end, Schultz. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
On the quick, right?
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's going to have another 1st down as he's able to dive beyond the marker.
That's another Texans first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Tony. Hey, Uno.
Dell, the motion man. They'll run here with Mixon. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
All right. 19 Texans. Oh, ball.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Why Tony?
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown. Touchdown, Texans. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 7 Cowboy 80.
Baby.
19 tight. 19 tight.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
60, 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Cougar 19.
Milton to the air on second down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. He's got a man, and it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing again is Milton. Going up top. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
He's going to try to do it himself, and he will find the end zone. The 2-point conversion added on. Now that deficit is only 4. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Look at hot.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
26 yards.
That one's good for 26 yards. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Marks. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
In motion now, it's Collins.
11.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. High-headed defender drapes all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
18. What's up? Buggy. Why Tony?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
we go. Here we go. Go.
On second down, here's Milton. Now a screen set up for Blue. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
First down the way to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Not saying 19.
Get out of the gun is Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Tonight.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. That one is caught by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Bucky.
On first down, it's Marks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Hey, uno. All right. 18. That's it. Hey, south. Tonight.
Stroud gonna set up the throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score again. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
42. Cowboys 31. Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
60 vices, 60 vices. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, set. Warrior 70, let's go.
Throwing is Milton. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers.